I don't know for a fact, but it seemed like he actually got those guys who were playing in his memory, who are now grown or pretending, maybe they're actors, I don't know. You know, really these old guys in bandages playing hockey. And for me, they were the guys of his youth, but I don't know if they were actors again. So it's kind of operating at so many levels and in a very fun way. And I just thought it's so sophisticated, but it's really so light on the surface. Yeah. It's just...
it's like a brain and imprint on the brain.
Fantastic. Yeah.
From the curatorial note and from the introduction, actually, I had kind of presumed a straightforward kind of a documentary, maybe looking at very different aspects of Winnipeg. But what it turns out to be is a completely complex, multi-layered narrative, which is extremely personal in a sense to Guy Maddin, and how he has been able to kind of translate that into an audio-visual story that engages you for almost 2 hours is quite amazing. I mean, it's cross-genre kind of a cross-medium kind of an experience. I won't even say it's not even a completely cinematic experience for me. It's something between an autobiography, a film, a documentary, a mixture of all.
But I doubt whether, maybe many of the stories that he told about his brothers and mothers may not be true also. See, who knows?
It is. Yeah, but it has been told so convincingly that you go along.
Yes.
And again, about Sukhdev, I mean, what really impressed me is the way, the kind of maturity he shows in his handling of this whole, creating a film out of archival material, stills, and almost what we expect to be that kind of places, monumental places which are old memories, old rooms, old still photographs, and he creates a beautiful story around it. So you are right, we haven't talked about Sukhdev enough. We really need to do that. And again, my experience on what most of the independent filmmakers are thinking about. Very few of them are actually really independent in terms of thoughts about form and content. It's kind of, they latch onto one single idea of independence, maybe an ideology actually, and they feel that they are independent in that, in terms of maybe being able to present a topic which is a taboo topic. Most of them actually feel that they are independent if they can talk about something that you would not talk about openly in society. Now that's not enough independence, because the art is way beyond simple social ideologies.
One thought that comes to my mind is that this being a commissioned film, if a commissioned film like this would the commissioner be okay with this kind of a film? It's a very important question. I mean, would the commissioner of a film like this allow a filmmaker, even if we have some good filmmakers, let's say, to really play around in this way? I think it's a
let you play the devil's advocate before Mr. Kundu gets it.
Yes, it's a very huge question. It's a very huge question.
I would say, it's both ways. Is that the commissioned ones also had some responsibility to push the envelope of the commission. If, like Winnipeg, we could win that many awards from that many prestigious festivals, in that many genre, one, then FD will produce 3. But the problem is that we are also, independent filmmakers, also making lousy film for FD. FD is a lousy place, so we make lousy films. So we become a lousy genre. I mean, this goes on and on. It's a vicious circle. So
I think we are hand in glove with mediocrity.
Yes, that's it.
It has won awards and whatever. I think awards and everything, recognition is only
no, I'm just saying that
it just follows. Like you can't start thinking of awards when you're making it. when you're making it again looks like a very, very intimate and honest film to me, and which is why it works. For me, it works. Anything that is honest, that's not pretentious, I think works far better than clever films. And it's superly clever, but it's clever in a very intelligent and intimate way, I think.
And so tender.
Yes.
And I think even the act of mentioning those 4 awards on the website is a political act where he mentions 4 completely different awards, which
We have got many others.
definitely would have got
Sure,
many others.
sure.
It doesn't list the 1,000 festivals where it's been screened. It's those 4 awards where all 4 are different. So the complete genre bender that the film is, that act of mentioning those awards is testimony to that.
But Ramanand, the problem is this, that okay, so tomorrow many experimental film comes. You know the danger of that also. I mean, absolutely no accountability, nothing. I mean, it's really kind of self-criticism that, of course, I mean, Doordarshan or NT, these are kind of narrow producers, I agree. But it's also true in last 10 years, tell me honestly, what filmmakers, I mean, many independent filmmakers got some kind of grant. I don't know how much was the interference and how much is our duty to think, okay, the grant demands this much and I'll do this much. I mean, it's possible, that it's possible to dodge all the regulations and limitations of institutional grant and still expand it. It is, we are artists. I mean, our job is to dodge all these things and not create noise all the time, that we could not become great artists because there is censorship. Honestly, we don't have very big censorship. I'm taking the responsibility of such a statement. We don't really have very big censorship. And the kind of censorship we have, we can very well artistically dodge them if we're really artists. But that's all.